Hello, I'm Justin Pelland, and I'm a current UMass Cornhole champion. You don't earn one of these UMass Cornhole champion shirts from being average. And today, I'm going to teach you how to play cornhole. And don't forget to drink Gold Peak tea. A quick history lesson of the game of cornhole is that it was first developed in the year 1852 by General Cornhole and his troops. In order to pass time, they would throw rocks at a target, and since then, the game has grown into the perfect backyard summer game to be celebrated by family and friends while enjoying your favorite ice-cold beverage and listening to your favorite 90s alternative music.
Closing time. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay.
Each game of cornhole is played between two teams of 2 players on each. Players alternate for 4 throws, with the main objective throwing the bag onto the table, or better yet, in the hole. But for points to count, you have to make sure that your foot is always behind the table at all times. One of the most important aspects of cornhole is the scoring system. So make sure that you pay attention and listen closely. After each round, points are calculated in the form of 1 bag on the table is worth 1. But this only counts if it goes directly onto the board, because if it skips from the ground on, it does not count. When a bag goes in the hole, right there it is worth 3 points. Points are then calculated from each team. So 1 point on the board for the white team is then subtracted from 3 points that the higher scoring team got. So the gold team got 3 points for getting it in the hole, and the white team got 1. But the more points for a team means that subtracting the higher score from the lower score. So in this case, 3 minus 1 means gold team gets 1 point, 2 points.
1.
An in-game example of the point scoring system could be done by this example right here. So both teams, gold and white, each got 1 on the board, while gold got 1 in the hole, worth 3 points. So a quick subtraction can be done right on the board, 1 point and 1 point, which cancel out. Again, you can do the same thing with these 2 bags, as each team got another 1 on the board. So 0 points right there. All that's left is the one that was stuck in the hole, and that is the gold bag. So gold team would get 3 points for getting it in the hole. Now we're going to transition over to the form of throwing. Here is my friend Sean, and I'm going to teach him 3 forms on how to throw the cornhole bag. So the first one is probably the simplest one when you're first learning how to play, and that is you just get a loose grip with a thumb on the corner and all 4 fingers on the back. See? Clearly he has copied what I've done, showing that he has learned it. And now, when you throw it, you just aim towards the target and release in the air. This technique is probably the simplest to learn, but it is also the most random when you throw it. So I'm going to show what I mean, and I'm going to throw 4 of each. See, when you throw it, the bag kind of dips and floats with the wind, and it's not very accurate. And now, I'm going to have Sean throw 4 of his, just to show that he has learned it.
Hey Pandora listeners, if you're like me, you appreciate the feeling of a smooth, clean shoe.
As you have seen, when you throw it this way, the bag kind of dips to the side when you throw it, and is a little more unexpected in the behavior of where it's going to turn. That's why I don't recommend using this technique, but it is the simplest way to first pick up how to play. I'm so ready now. Now the second form that we're going to be going over is the vertical toss. So on this one, you had the same grip as the last one, with the thumb on the front and 4 fingers on the back. But now, instead of throwing it flat, you're going to throw it more vertical. So when you throw it, you're going to release it with a spin vertically. Okay? So now I'm going to show 4 of these. From past experiences, I would say that this is one of the more accurate ones, especially compared to the last technique. And now, I'm gonna have Sean throw 4. And clearly, practice makes perfect. So, also, you're not gonna be perfect when you're first warming up. So get a good couple throws in and experiment with different throws. Lastly, I will be explaining the third and final technique that I'll be explaining, and that is the horizontal spin. So this is my favorite one from when I compete and play against others. I like to get a nice spin on it horizontally when I throw it. So like the last two, same grip, thumb on the front, 4 fingers on the back, release and spin it horizontally as opposed to vertically. This is my favorite and I'd say the most accurate thing. And now, I'm gonna have Sean go. Clearly we have a quick learner, as this technique is probably the best technique that's available. Well, I'd like to thank you for tuning in and watching this video. I honestly hope that it taught you something new, and with practice, you can potentially dethrone me. And remember, the key is gold peak tea. Don't forget about it. Champions are born and bred by drinking this. Thank you again.